How fast is it? Probably one of the most popular questions in RC, and today we're going to see how fast the Losi TENACITY TT Pro goes. Now, I just finished testing this and had a great time driving it on the BMX track. This thing is super fast, and what I'll do is I'll put a card up above so you could check out the review if you haven't done so yet. But today is all about seeing how fast this thing goes. Now, what I have here is I have a Spectrum 2S pack and a Spectrum 3S pack. I ran the test on the 3S pack, but some people are going to run it on a 2S. So we are going to speed test it basically stock out of the box. I'm only going to use the 17-tooth pinion that comes with it. They do recommend that you use the 15-tooth when running 3S packs for a long period of time, but we're just going to do some speed tests here because I just want to see how fast it tops out at. So I'm going to head down to a local street, set up my radar gun, but before I do that, I want to make this a little bit more fun. What I want you to do right now is go down to the comment section and put how fast you think this truck is going to go on 2S and on 3S so we can see who gets the closest to the exact speed. All right, I'm gonna run a little bit of action right now while you go and put your comment in, and then we're gonna go see how fast this is. Okay, so I'm here at my speed test spot. I've got the TT Pro ready to go with a 2S LiPo battery in there. Just a quick reminder, yes, it still has the stock speed controller, stock motor, and stock pinion gear in there. I'm just gonna throw this Dynamite GPS speed meter in to make my life nice and easy. This thing works really well. Let's see how fast this thing goes on 2S. Okay, so after a couple of passes, we've got 36 miles an hour on 2S LiPo. Next up, we're gonna do 3S. All right, so how fast did it go? Well, right out of the box, it does about 46, 47 miles an hour on 3S. A lot of air gets underneath the front of the body, which causes it to, kind of sway a little bit when you're driving it. So I did a couple little tweaks and I got it up to 49 miles an hour. Let's head back to the studio. Speed runs are a lot of fun, and the TT Pro is pretty fast. Now, it was a challenge to drive when we did put the 3S battery pack on there, but on the 2S LiPo pack, it did go 36 miles an hour consistently. So that is a pretty fair speed for this truck, especially if you're gonna go hit the track with it. That's plenty fast, ripping up the backyard, plenty fast for that as well. Now, if you want to go really fast, that's when you go and put the 3S battery pack in there, and on that 17-tooth pinion, we pretty much got 46, 47 miles an hour in a box stock form, meaning the suspension and everything else was set pretty much out of the box. No changes were made. The problem was a lot of air gets underneath the truck. It's a truck body. It's almost like a parachute. That's why a lot of people cut holes out of the back, so when they're jumping and stuff, it doesn't parachute, cause awkward landings and everything. But that was the issue here with speed runs, is a lot of air would get under it, and it would start to dance on the tires as the tires would grow, and then it would start to diff out, and it was hard to control at, you know, any speeds above that. And I would have to back off the throttle and collect the truck and try again. I tried a number of times, and I just kept hitting 47 before I had to back out. So in order to try to get a little bit more speed out of it, I went and backed off the preload collars on the front shocks and actually zip tied the arms all the way down. That's why the front of this truck is sitting so low, just so I could get some air up and over the truck instead of underneath the truck. And once I did that, I was able to get up to 49 miles an hour a couple of times, but I never actually hit that 50 mark. And I think with a couple more tweaks, maybe just like lowering the whole entire truck down, zeroing out the toe on this, I could probably get it up to the 50 mile an hour mark. Now, you know, it says 50 miles an hour on the box. I'm going to say the truck probably does do that. So if you participated in the comments section below by posting your guess of the speeds, it's going to be interesting to see who got the closest or who went right to the 50 mile an hour mark. No, it didn't happen right out of the box. Tweaks will have to be made to get that 50 mile an hour mark, but you know what? You guys are close. All right, so thanks for watching the video. We'll see you back here soon for some more RC driver videos, reviews, how-tos, and maybe even some more speed runs.